My personal best, bravest moment ever was going back down the third floor staircase at my parents' house. There's no bathroom on the third floor, so if you stay in their guest room, you have to traverse a treacherous wooden staircase that has been worn smooth and then slippery over the last 140 years. It's narrower and steeper than most with no hand railing. And even though every member of my family has fallen down this staircase more than once, I wasn't afraid of it until July the 12th. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, like I haven't done other brave, even reckless things in my life. I've fallen off of a cliff and had to claw my way back up with a broken foot. I've been kidnapped by Bulgarian police who swiped our passports at the border, and I have been on fire and had to put myself out. But none of that was as heroic as the time I went back down that staircase to help my incapacitated partner reach the bathroom. Now, July the 12th is my sister's birthday, and she decides the best way to celebrate being alive is to poison the family. She didn't mean to. She thought she was gonna have a quiet evening of family quality time where we told stories and ate dinner and had pot brownies. But for one small mix-up between the metric and the standard systems of measurement, it would have been such an evening. Now, my sister had been living in England, and she forgot to do her conversions, so let's all take a math break, shall we? 1 gram is enough to get several adult persons fairly high. 1 ounce is 28.34 grams. This, not this, is what ended up in our brownies. My sister, chef and drug lord, who has done nearly every soft and hard drug, says she has never been so high in all her life. She had a half a brownie. The rest of us had a whole brownie. Except my dad, who had 2 brownies. He was reaching for a third, which is why the youngest member among us had to become our babysitter. Our paranoid, fucked up birthday girl babysitter. Ooh, and she had her hands full. My mom and dad regressed into a delirious, drooling, Alzheimer's-like state that no child ever wants to see their parent in. My mom says, "Oh, I'm so thirsty, but I have no idea how to get water." My dad begins to tell a story, but gets stuck on the one monosyllabic sound, "Oh." I, who have never done drugs in my entire life, plead with Brett to call the police. "Please, we're dying." My husband, who is on several medications which should not be mixed with drugs, is rolling on the floor, laughing, then crying, laughing and crying, eventually proclaims, "Life is bittersweet." Later, I find him with a kitchen knife staked out, convinced Brett is trying to kill him. When I explain that her suggestions that we go to bed were not a plot to end his life, we begin our treacherous, arduous journey up that staircase. My 6'3" husband, who cannot remember which way is up and has fallen moments earlier on perfectly level ground, goes first. I follow behind so that I can catch him in case he falls again. Only problem is I am losing consciousness every 6 seconds, like some blackout drunk goldfish. We begin our journey up this staircase. The only way we're making any progress is combining our last 2 neurons, his ability to stay conscious and my ability to keep moving. Step by difficult step, it getting harder and more slippery as we climb. And the air, I swear, is getting thinner as we go up this Everest-like mount. Finally, losing our footing in our minds, we reach the top, we find bed, and we can finally relax in some horizontal nirvana. And then he says, Kai, I need to go to the bathroom.